Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm going to be giving you my Brooklyn Nets game-to-game record prediction. So let's start. They're going to go against, first game, they're going to go against the Bucks, the team that just won the NBA Finals. So they're going to take an L there. I'm not going to go over the teams they're going to win against because my final record, I'm not going to tell you, but they're going to have a lot of wins. So I don't want to say all these teams' names. It's just going to be a waste of time. So 3 wins in a row, and then they're going to take an L to the Miami Heat. They have Jimmy Butler, they just picked up Kyle Lowry, they have Tyler Hero, so on. So I think they're going to take the L there. Then they're going to get two wins in a row, and then they're going to go, they're going to host Atlanta, and they're going to take an L. I think they're just going to be unable to guard Ice Trey. I think he's just going to be shooting way too many threes, and they won't be able to do anything better. But then they're going to get another 2 wins in a row, and then they're going to go to Chicago, and they're going to take an L there. I think the Bulls are the most improved team over this whole offseason. They picked up Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, and they still have Zach LaVine from last year. So their team is pretty stacked this year. Like, not any superstars, but they have a bunch of above average players. But then they're gonna get 3 wins in a row, and then they're gonna take an L to Golden State. I think it's just gonna be hard guarding all of the Warriors' 3-point shooters. They got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson's coming back this year. Had a season-ending injury last year, which you probably already know. And then they have Draymond Green, on defense, so on. So I think they're gonna take an L there. 4 wins in a row then, and then they're gonna go to and then they're gonna host Phoenix. Team just made it to the finals, and as you probably already know, they lost. But they have Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, and so on. So I think they're gonna take an L there. So after their first 20 games, I think they're going to go 40-6, a winning record. So that's pretty good. Then, here we go. Second page, thingy-majiggy. So they're going to go, they're going to be hosting the Knicks, take an L there. And then they're going to go to Minnesota, get a dub. And then this is the only time it's going to happen this whole season. 2 L's in a row. Chicago, I think they're going to lose against the Bulls again. Again, this team is pretty good. And then they're going to lose to the Dallas Mavericks. They got Luka and Porzingis, so I think they're just going to take the L there. And then they're going to get 5 or 6. I'm not going to count that right now, but 5 or 6 wins in a row. And then they're going to lose to the Denver Nuggets. They got Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, so whatever his name is, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But anyways, then they're going to get 2 wins in a row, and then they're going to go to LA, face off against the nursing home. And even though they're old, they're still stacked good. So I think they're going to have to take an L there. And then they're going to get, I'm not going to count this, 7, I think that is, wins in a row. So after their first 41 games, they're going to be 30-11. So that's still very good. Now, so I'm not going to say all this. A bunch of wins. So they're going to, win against Chicago this time. They're going to win against the Lakers this time. They're going to win against Golden State this time. They're going to win against Phoenix this time. But then they're going to play against the Jazz. It's the only loss I have for them. The Jazz have Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. Not that good, but I think Utah's going to pull an upset and stuff. So yeah, and then the rest going to be dubs. Now, last page, final 20 games of the season. So final 20 games of the season. Now, they're going to take an L to Milwaukee. I think they, before, I didn't actually say that they won. I just said 5 wins in a row or whatever. But they won against Milwaukee before, if you didn't notice. But anyways, so they're going to lose to Milwaukee this time. I believe they play Milwaukee, the Bucks, 4 or 5 times. But anyway, so then they're going to get 4 wins in a row, and then they're going to lose against the 76ers. They have, what's his name? Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. So they're going to take an L there. They're going to win against New York, and I'm not going to say the rest. And if you can see, right before that loss against Atlanta, they're going to win against the Bucks that time. And then they're going to take a loss to Atlanta. I think I think Ice Trey is going to figure out how the Nets guarded him last time, and he's just going to come out even stronger than he did the first game. So he's going to score, score like 40 points, my guess, 40, 50 points. He's going to have a really good game. But anyways, then they're going to go host Houston. They're going to take a dub there. And then they're going to play against the Knicks. You know, the Knicks have Julius Randle. Julius Randle, they just picked up Kemba Walker in the offseason. And they have RJ Barrett, you know, a young guy that's just going to get better every year. And then last two games, Cleveland and then the Indiana Pacers. So the last game of the season, I'm going to have them winning against the Pacers, of course. So their final record, my prediction of their final record, as you can see, and as you probably knew for the past minute and a half, 66 and 16, which is really good, like really good. But I do think I highly doubt they're gonna win like all those games, because like, you know, if you have to guess, let's just pick a random team here. The Pistons. Come on, the Pistons. They're not good. They lost Blake Griffin a couple of years. They're like nothing, and they lost what's his name? I can't think of this guy's name, but they lost. How am I not thinking? The guy that's on the Knicks now. Oh, Derrick Rose. There we go. Derrick Rose. So they lost him. You know, they're nothing. Like, there's a chance that they might beat them. They're probably not going to win against all those bad teams, like, every single time. There's probably going to be, like, a few upsets. So, that'll push my prediction to 20 and 62. So, 62 and 20 is my final prediction. So, yeah, can't wait for the season to start. That's it for this video, though. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe.